This is modern-day Rotterdam. But had you been here in May 1940, this was ground zero. The Battle of Rotterdam took place during the German invasion of the Netherlands in May 1940. Germany's objective was to seize the city and its bridges over the River Maas, opening the way for armoured forces advancing towards western Holland. Dutch troops defended the city in an effort to delay the invasion and protect the country's political and economic centre. The main German force was the 7th Flieger Division, an airborne division under General Kurt Student. Around 1,200 to 1,500 paratroopers landed in and around Rotterdam on the 10th of May 1940. They were supported by air landing infantry flown in by transport aircraft, while the 9th Panzer Division advanced overland to link up with them. The Germans relied on surprise, speed and airborne assaults to capture key bridges before the Dutch could destroy them. Dutch defenders consisted mainly of units from the Garrison Command Rotterdam, including elements of the Marine Corps, Army Infantry, Engineers and local security forces. Approximately 7,000 to 8,000 Dutch troops took part in the fighting in and around the city. Although surprised by the airborne landings, Dutch forces quickly regrouped and contained many German paratroopers north of the river, preventing them from achieving all of their objectives. For several days, fierce fighting took place around the bridges and city centre. German airborne troops held the vital Williamsburg Bridge, while Dutch Marines and infantry launched repeated counterattacks. The Germans used small, well-trained airborne units to hold key positions until relieved, while the Dutch relied on defensive strongpoints, urban combat and coordinated counterattacks to isolate the German landing forces. By the 14th of May, negotiations for a Dutch surrender in Rotterdam were underway. However, before communications were fully completed, the German Luftwaffe carried out the Rotterdam Blitz. Around 90 Heinkel HE-111 bombers dropped approximately 97 tons of bombs on the city centre. The bombing caused devastating fires that destroyed much of central Rotterdam. Around 800 to 900 civilians were killed, more than 80,000 people were left homeless, and thousands of buildings were destroyed. Military casualties during the battle were relatively limited compared with the civilian losses. The Dutch suffered roughly 180 to 200 military dead, while German forces lost about 150 to 170 killed, with several hundred wounded and many airborne troops captured during the fighting. The destruction of Rotterdam, combined with the German threats to bomb other Dutch cities, convinced the Dutch High Command that further resistance would lead to even greater civilian casualties. On 14th of May 1940, the Netherlands surrendered, although Dutch forces in the province of Zeeland continued fighting for a few more days alongside French troops. The Battle of Rotterdam demonstrated the effectiveness of Germany's combination of airborne assaults, rapid armour advances and air power. While Dutch troops fought stubbornly and delayed the German plan longer than expected, the bombing of Rotterdam became one of the defining events of the 1940 campaign and played a major role in bringing the fighting in the Netherlands to an end.